Some people have that one experience. Mine is a whole lifetime of experiences that have made me want to be a firefighter.
I would define that as putting someone in a situation where they feel uncomfortable.
Probably just a hard worker, always on time.
There has been situations where this particular person was not doing well.
You see people at their worst all the time, and sometimes,
is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? Well, what would my grandma do?
Do something to better understand each other, to learn more about each other.
I mean, we all complain at some point in our lives.
you will do the right thing when no one else is looking.
The first thing I want to make sure you understand is you control your own interview. I want you to think about the pace, the tempo, where's this thing going? You know what? There's a good answer in there.
You get to have an opinion for the fire service. That's why we're looking to hire you.
You have to be able to say it in a clear and concise, timely manner.
That is the right decision.
To do a quick little outline in your head and start from the beginning and go to the end.
Because I know how we deal with it. I want to know how you deal with it. And give an example. And cite that example.
Interviewer, I'd be saying, well, how? I mean, what did you actually do?
Sometimes conflicts don't have to be resolved.
You need to answer that question in a much broader spectrum. That's an opportunity that this question presents to the candidate.
You can pretty much assure yourself this is a question or some question similar to this, and this is one you should be able to really nail. This is a great opportunity for you to speak from your heart.
What I want to hear is more about you, how you're going to interface with our organization.
Practice under the gun. Nobody's going to be able to grade you down for that.
As a proctor, that would leave some doubt in my mind.
This isn't something that would be safe for her or for her child.
Something that you can just turn our backs on. It's a problem that needs to be dealt with.
Especially with the severely dangerous duty around firefighting.
I worked hard in my personal life to become a solid father and husband.
To do this job, you got to pick new jobs. They gave me like 3 or 4 different options.
I want to see if I can handle out the conflict with that person first.
I have good people skills, personable, likable. I get along well with others.
I tried to provide CPR even though I didn't know how to do it.
I wake up every day excited to pursue the next step in the fire service.
Confidence that you know what the question is, an organized, thoughtful answer.
Tell me why you want to be a firefighter.
Break it down
I
for
think
me.
you missed the mark on this question. You shouldn't be surprised by a question like this.
We're looking for that preparation. I think that's the key part of this question. And that's going to add up the points for you.
Give me an example.
As a probationary firefighter, we go to a senior firefighter before you go to your officer. Hit us with something that makes us remember
This
you.
candidate did not manage his time. This was agony, listening to this story drag out. Rader had to search for the nugget. The candidate couldn't relate it to the board. He couldn't get it out.
He comes across very aggressive.
Cited some issues, but he was all over the board.
Kept on trying to say that they did.
Rearrange that answer or condense it. You have to be able to tie things in together.
The answer was exactly what I'd hear from probably 19 out of 20 guys. Once you've answered the question, don't feel like you need to keep talking.
In the end, I'm going to grade her down. The second part of the question is about the appropriateness of some communications while you're at work.
There's 1,000 other candidates are going to come in and say the same thing. Timing's going to be the key issue. You're going to have to think this one. That's why they're called situational.
That candidate was clearly lost in his question. Answer the question that has been asked.
He doesn't really say much about what he would do. Go get some help from someone in your organization.
Candidate would sit back, stop writing, put their papers down, and this guy would probably talk for 15 minutes. I'd like to see a little bit more well-rounded answer. Keep away from that, and remember, what calm do you bring to the chaos?